of mine that says to me, Paul, America is not a country. And I went like, hang on, 52 states. I said, no, America is an idea. America is an idea manifested. He now says to me, what is Nigeria? Is it an idea or someone's agenda? On today's show, with Interview with the Catalyst, we'll be talking about our great nation, Nigeria. And who else to talk about it? This is a man that's passionate about this country. God gave him a vision about this country. Years ago, the first time I met him, he told me that vision. And he's going to share more about that vision to you. Let's give it up for my coach, my mentor, Mr. Larry Odeshola. How you doing, sir?
Hey,
You know, this topic just stirs up something in me. A patriotic spirit in me. I see the potential in this great nation. I mean, I gave you a DVD to watch one time, The Men Who Built America. So that is an idea. I think we have that kind of potential. So what's going on, sir? When you talk with people on the upper echelons of power, what's going on? What's up?
You know, it's a very emotional.
Very, very emotional. I mean, I'm stirred up right now in my spirit.
Deeply emotional,
yeah.
Deeply spiritual topic that we're talking about, you know. But I want to take it from this perspective. I want us to start the journey and by asking this question: what is Nigeria? You know, who is Nigeria? Now, if you begin to look at it from that perspective, you begin to understand that geography is not Nigeria. It's the people that are Nigeria. And it's the collective energy of the people that makes the nation. And if you look at the collective energy that we generate as a people, it's negative. So people say, that bastard Jonathan. People say, NEPA is not working. People say, that bastard Obasanjo. People say, Buhari didn't do anything. We criticize, we castigate, we speak negatively. And guess what? We have what we say. So Nigeria is a product and a manifestation of our declarations over the years.
I like that.
Now, if you want to change this entity called Nigeria, you have to change your mindset about Nigeria. You have to change your beliefs as a Nigerian. You have to change your confession as a Nigerian. Now, there is no Nigeria without you and I. We are Nigeria. So all those things that you are saying, you are making those declarations upon yourself and upon generations after you. So you say there's no good that can come out of Nigeria. You are saying there's no good that can come out of you.
My God.
Now, if we want to change this nation, we've got to change our mindsets. We've got to change our beliefs, and most especially, we have to change our confessions. You know, and that's why I love Tiwa Bello. At every point where is a historical move, she comes up with a music track about this nation. The land is green.
Yeah.
You know, and right now she's in America, and we speak on a regular basis, and she's working on a new single about Nigeria. Now this is very important because 2015 is a game changer. And guys, whether there's Boko Haram, whether there's Ebola, whether there's, different things negative happening, I want you to know that, calm down, be at rest, go to sleep. Nigeria is God's agenda. Nigeria is God's idea, right? We will remain as one entity, as one people, because there is yet a remnant of people that God is raising, that God is investing in, that God is about to release. So I have never seen evil prevail over good. I've watched many movies, Marvel movies, I've watched, different lives unfold, and I understand that the war is between evil and good. I've never seen evil prevail over good. It will not start in Nigeria. So we can go to bed, but you see, we will continue to experience the collective energies of the people, which is constantly negative. if we change our energy
We change our country.
in 24 hours, we will have a new nation.
Are you at a crossroad, constantly feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or frustrated? Or do you want to succeed in your business by developing a high-performance, motivated team? Then you need The Catalyst. With key competencies in coaching, psychology, emotional therapy, and neuroscience, we are the only organization that provides solutions to the human attitudinal and behavioral challenges we experience in Africa. Call us today to start your journey. The Catalyst. We move you from where you are to where you deserve to be.
Now, speaking along those lines, Mother Teresa made a very profound statement years ago, and she says that if we all clean the front of our houses, the whole world is going to be a clean place.
Yes, if we all clean the
Front of our
thoughts, the beliefs in our homes,
Yeah.
and within this our sphere of influence.
Yeah,
If we all act positively
yeah,
and do the right thing
yeah.
at home, and we cause the people within the sphere of our influence to do the right thing, and everybody commits to it, nobody will be passing one way, nobody will be stealing,
Throwing dirt on the road.
nobody will be throwing dirt on the road. If we genuinely love ourselves, right, and love our neighbors, we would have a phenomenal country. If we each individual Nigerian discovers his purpose, the essence for his existence, and the solution that he was born to be, and the problem that he was born to solve, and he commits himself to solving that problem consistently. So if you find that you are a street cleaner, and that's the solution
Come
you
on,
want
the
to
best
be,
street cleaner.
be the best street cleaner. If you find that you are a mechanic, don't steal from everyone that brings a car to you. Be the best mechanic. If you find out that you're a fashion designer, be the best fashion designer. If you find out that you're a singer, be the best singer. If you find out that you're a pastor,
Be the
be the best pastor. Whatever it is that you're called and
To do.
created to be the best at it. Look, Paul, if Nigerians leave this environment, they go to Harvard.
They excel!
We excel in a different environment. And we're all products of the environment that we create. So we've got to create an enabling environment by virtue of our thoughts, our words, our emotions and energy, and our actions. So if we want to live in an environment that is positive, we have to be positive.
Fantastic. Speaking along those lines, Martin Luther King said something very profound. He said, if a man can write a better sermon than his neighbor, write a better book than his neighbor, even if he makes his house in the woods, the world will make a beaten path to his doorstep. Now, every Nigerian came from a home. Every Nigerian came from. Can you speak to parents
You know,
on parenting?
the source of all things is with man.
Yeah.
What do I mean? God created Adam, and there would never have been a you and I without the Eve.
Yeah.
And so God instituted the first marriage and the first family. Why? Because it was time to execute on his mandate, replenish the earth. Now, there is no community without the family. There is no family without the man and woman. And so Nigeria is a product of families. Now, the challenge that we find these days is we are grooming dysfunctional families. Now, 1 out of every 2 marriages is ending up in divorce globally. 7 out of 10 marriages is ending up in one form of separation or the other in Nigeria.
Jesus.
There's dysfunction in the home. Now, the husband and the wife needs to create a functional environment where they bring up functional children. I heard a story, you know, that now the children at the age of 13 and 14 are committing suicide.
In Nigeria?
Yes. Children at the age of 14, right, have high blood pressure.
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria. Now, we are creating dysfunctional children, and it's our responsibility as parents. Look, at the end of the day, that money that you're trying to make is going to be useless without a legacy, because those children are they're going to spend it all in one day.
And they'll come after you
if you do not bring them
Yeah.
up right. So it's really not about the money.
Mm.
That is an excuse. You are making that money for yourself because you are competing with your neighbor or your friends.
Mm.
Look, you have looked at your friend driving a G-Wagon and you want to drive a G-Wagon. It's not a competition. You need to get to the point where you are content and at peace with who you are and why you are here. And, you know, it's not about the person that can do the next biggest party or the person that can drive the next biggest car or live in the next biggest house or wear the most expensive jewelry. That's not what life is all about. Life is about being a great custodian and a coach and a father and a mother to your children. That is your real legacy. And if you invest all your energy in creating the right environment to birth that legacy in your children, and everybody does, you'll have a phenomenal nation.
Wow, Coach, this is so spot on. I don't know what to say, because this topic is a very, very emotional topic for me, and I'm sure it is for you. Great country, great potential, great capacity. I don't know what the statistics is, but someone was telling me that one out of every 10 black person you see abroad is in Nigeria. I don't know how true the statistics is. So it's a great country, and this is a wonderful place to call it a wrap on this episode of Interview with the Catalyst. But you can learn a lot of things from this great and phenomenal man if you follow him on the following channels. Please, how can they?
Yeah, Twitter at Lanre Olusola, Instagram Lanre Olusola, Facebook Lanre Olusola. And if you want to talk to me personal one-on-one, just send me an email at catalyst@catalystng.com or call 080-770-77000. Remember, you know, the whole world is focusing on Africa. One out of every 3 Africans is Nigeria. Nigeria is called the giant of Africa. Now, the restoration of the entirety of the entire universe is focused now on Africa. Africa has always sustained the whole world when there are problems. The whole world is focusing now on Africa. As an African, you need to take responsibility so that your inheritance is not pilfered. And as Nigerians, we need to take responsibility so that that which has been loaded within us as a nation, natural resources and natural human resources, we can be the first beneficiary and we can be in charge of it. So anyone that comes is secondary and is a secondary citizen. So, Nigeria, I love you. Nigeria, we hail thee, and we speak positively that you will become that which you were created to be. And we will all see within this our lifetime. I declare that by the year 2025, Nigeria undoubtedly will be one of the world's most desirable nations to visit and to live in. How it's going to happen, I do not know. And I do not care how it's going to happen. All I know is that it will happen. And it will happen.
Fantastic. What a sagely note to call it a wrap. Until we come your way next time, this is Paul and Mr. Lanre Olusola saying to you, have an amazing life.